the amount of frustration I had during that period
Yeah.
was so unbelievable. Um,
Oh, I mean, I'm sure everyone. I was angry bear, and I mean, I think I look at it now, 6 or so months later. I mean, I was definitely struggling with bouts of depression, and I'm sure a lot of people were, and because you've been sold this dream, the American dream, that you can go and do what you want and you can build something.
yeah,
And for me with the hot take, we'd never monetized it, and still to this day haven't, because that was not what it was about. But we were starting to think about, okay, well, how does this become the thing? I was
hmm
getting on CNBC, I was getting on Bloomberg, we were talking
right.
about these things. I had been proven generally correct around the U.S. oil peaked. I said it was going to happen November 2019. It actually happened November 2019. And we did a
hmm
whole bunch of series on all the math of why that was so obvious. Therefore, the US was going to decline. And for the 5 months after November, it did.
hmm
And so the US was declining. The world was going to be short oil. Oil was going to be 60. The mergers that should have happened were going to happen. Drilling activity and balance sheets were going to happen. And we were going to have this nice, orderly unwind of an industry where the people
hmm
who were going to be displaced and these jobs that are going to be lost, they were going to still have stock that was worth something. They were going to be able to get paid reasonable severance. They were going to have this orderly unwind. And then COVID happened.
hmm
And I love this industry, and a lot of people I think miss that in my commentary. I'm a fact-based guy. Hope is not a plan, and so I don't really I don't think a lot about the emotions when I say 80% of jobs will be lost in this industry in the
hmm
next 12 months forever. It's not because I want that. It's just because that's what's going to happen, and I feel very sad. And then I couldn't leave my house, and then we were down in Arizona, and we were isolated, and nothing was open, and the things I like to do were stopped. And I was depressed. I drank way too much. I wasn't working out, and it wasn't until probably a month ago that I said, "Look, this I gotta shake the cobwebs off and reduce drinking." Started working. As I say in my book, chapter 1, losing weight, eat less, exercise more. Yes, it is that easy. I can confirm that for the seventh time in my life, it is that easy.
Yeah. So real quick on that. So two things. One, yeah, I don't know, and I don't. I'm gonna say this, and I hope it comes off not disparaging. I don't know what a 9 to 5 person felt like, because that's just not who I've been. I was 20.
Yeah,
Like I can't relate necessarily. I can hear what they say, but I don't know what they were thinking. I'm sure it was probably similar, but I don't know. But for someone like myself or yourself who's working on large projects, international deals, or you're moving a lot of pieces, and then you have multiple government agencies all conspire against you is how it feels. I
yeah,
remember when I was in high school, they're talking about, the in 1929 when the stock market crashed, people jumped out of windows because they're so depressed. I never understood that. This was the only time in my life I actually understood that mentality. Now, I wasn't suicidal. I wasn't thinking that way, but I understood, like, because I remember sitting there in like May and June going, I literally can't do anything. All the China money had dried up in end of January. They called it, we're done for the year. The Africa
yeah.
money, they don't know when that's coming back. I mean, what do I do? And as far as monetization, I didn't monetize anything until May. I never done it because I had a different purpose. And so you're sitting there going, I have worked really hard to put this together, and I didn't do anything wrong in this particular case. It's just all taken away from me. So it was yeah, it was the most depressing thing I've ever experienced in my life, and I don't know.